All right, welcome to this next episode of The Lodge. Our little side story. Last we left off, Cintas, did you get a recap of what happened, right at the
I
end
think I
last
was
time?
here for the entire last one.
Mm-hmm.
You might have been, yeah, because if I remember correctly, we left off right as you guys have went to
The lodge.
rest. Yeah,
Yes.
I don't know if you went to the lodge itself yet, because you guys
No.
were hiding out in the forest after dealing with first encounter with the community of Null. And you currently have a hostage question mark in your group named Fyodor Vrishuk.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I think this will all start with the morning of the next day. You're woken by both the light coming, straight through the trees, as well as chirping of birds and a few other animal sounds.
Who wants coffee? Oh, never mind. The only caffeinated thing I have is energy drinks. Who wants energy drinks?
I'll
Yeah,
be
that's on my way.
fine.
No, thank you.
Your loss. I'm gonna toss one to Star. I'm gonna offer one to Fedor. It's a monster.
Make a persuasion check.
Okay.
At least it's a sealed vessel.
Yeah.
Persuasion.
24.
24.
Yeah, he begrudgingly takes it.
Cool.
Gives it a few questioning sniffs after opening it before drinking it, and just kind of takes a few sips.
Oh, he's gonna get the zoomies. Can't understand him as it is, never mind in Russian at twice speed.
Mm-hmm.
He mutters he says something in Russian and another with a nod. So
Okay, I think he likes it.
Right.
So, what do we do with Fedor while while we're talking to the wizards today?
That is a good question.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, his uniform's gonna draw attention. So if we do want to take him places, we should probably try and get him a change of clothes.
Yes.
Most likely, yeah.
Yeah. Hold on. Yeah. Is there a clothing shop in I keep forgetting Mount Prosper.
yeah, you guys saw a little clothing store, in the center of town.
Cool.
Does he
Alright.
look to be around the same size as somebody else in the group?
Maybe he's probably like about 6 foot and like a fairly muscular build. So anyone around that?
Okay. If so the Russians have they know what we looked like last night, so they have our descriptions for what they looked like last night. But if I take off the dress and the makeup, there's I can like do minor changes to my appearance with minor illusion. I think I could sneak into the village, buy new clothes for him. I can tell about the size that he is, and come back with those clothes and without getting caught.
You do realize there is a reason to wear something potentially stand out in the midst of combat, yes?
You see, as Emma has changed back into the suit she usually wears. That is not a massive vestment.
That is not a what? Oh,
A massive bulletproof
yeah.
vestment.
Yeah. I didn't quite hear what you said just before.
There is a reason I wear something different whenever I need to act.
Right. Yeah. So I am going to take off the dress and just wear the clothes that were beneath, which are once again a bright neon yellow tank top and shorts that are neon pink. Much more discreet.
Yep.
Could you pick me up a beanie while you're there as well?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right.
It's not for stealth reasons. My head's cold.
Cool. GM, would you allow me to make a stealth check and spend 100 gold pieces to basically like get a couple of beanies and new clothes for Fedor?
I'll say, yeah, you can go ahead and make a stealth check. The cost really determines on what you're getting Fyodor to wear. It's a variable price.
Okay. How much? Okay, hold on. I'm gonna cast guidance on myself, and I'm gonna ask someone who's a little bit stealthy to like show me what path they would take to go down the village, so they can give me the help action, and then I'm gonna roll stealth. Okay, 16.
16. Yeah, you managed to just kind of yeah. Right now it's mid-morning, like 9 o'clock or so. So there's not too much foot traffic.
Excellent.
So you can kind of just, for the most part, just walk normally. It's occasionally like dipping into a little alleyway or behind a building or something every now and again when a person walks by.
Cool. How much money would you say that it would cost to get like those beanies and new
beanies? No matter what, I'll say you could get Fyodor like just like some t-shirt and shorts, just like some really nondescript things for just like $40.
$40? Like in total for everything?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. That's really generous. I am going to spend an extra 10 to get Fedor a fedora.
Okay.
Excellent.
And
fortunately for you, this
Fedora
place
the Explorer.
This place has a wide variety of accessories and clothing options. So yeah, there is a fedora there.
Cool. So. Excellent. I like stealthily make my way back into the woods, and I'm gonna hand out beanies, articles of clothing, and we're all gonna try to look as incognito as possible to go back to the lodge. So what is our plan for the lodge? How do we speak to wizards?
Well, I'm gonna
Ma-
go out on a limb and say that Theo's probably a wizard.
Yeah,
Seems likely.
there's
Probably
someone.
the owner as well.
Mm-hmm. Had so the committed null people, they had like badges on their uniforms, right? That clearly said they were part of a secret organization. Maybe they maybe the mages have something like that as well. So we gotta be on the lookout. So yeah, do we want to just strike up a conversation and uh, um,
Do you think our Russian friend might know any of them to be part of the group?
uh, from the minds that I read, they know that there is someone with arcane knowledge operating at the lodge, but they haven't been able to identify who. It's probably someone who can cast like disguise self or stuff like this. And so they're hard to. It's hard. Like the Russians didn't know who it was specifically.
That makes sense.
You know, I gotta say, you got like the perfect mind read in that situation. Like,
I know.
you got like the head scientist. So
Yeah. Yeah. Uh, um, so okay. Three options. We go sneakily, and we can do stuff like reading their minds to tell if they're wizards ahead of time, or sneak into their rooms and find out if they have, I don't know, clothing with magical insignia on them, or secret hidden compartments or stuff like this. Second option, we go and we talk to them. We say that we don't know what's happening, but we do bring occult knowledge as a trade-off for getting some answers, and then we can kind of tell them our life stories, and that should count as occult knowledge. And last option is we now hear me out, disguise ourselves as monsters and try to uh, ambush one of them at night in the forest, because that worked okay the first
I
time.
feel like we've tried that one already, and I don't think okay is the way to find the result.
Let's
I
go
feel
with the
like-
mix of option 1 and 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna have team sneak and we're gonna have team talk. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not much of a talker, so I'd prefer the first one.
Okay, I can team talk.
Cool. I also think I should be team talk. Um. So Star.
I am about as sneaky as I am as talkative. So
Are you
either
are
way.
you are you good at being a lookout?
Yes, that I
Excellent.
can do.
You can be the lookout for Emma and Fedor. Should we tie Fedor to a tree?
That just seems rude.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys, what languages do y'all know? Maybe he knows one of the languages that we know. I'm gonna try to talk to Fedor in Greek and see if they know Greek.
let's see.
should we all just drop our languages in chat and say that we're saying
No.
hello to him in all of the different languages?
Yeah, I'll say do that. Can I get you all to give me a number between 1 and 100?
17.
Oh, all of us?
Yep.
Okay.
3.
71. Oh,
Okay, no one guessed 16, so yeah, he doesn't know any of the languages you mentioned.
Oh,
Man, I was so close.
yeah. She was so close. She said 17. Okay? Does that mean like could they know like Quebec French from Quebec and French from like the Congo are have like each intense accents, but they can still kind of understand each other.
Nah, I think it was
Okay.
really just if you guys happened to, because I'm more seeing it was more able to see if he knew many other languages that just happened to line up, because most people don't know that many languages. I mean, I think the average is 2,
Yeah.
like 1 or 2.
Yep.
That checks
And
out.
Fyodor's is just not a second language, is just not a common one.
All right. Let's.
Should have picked up a language book.
Yeah, especially if he knew he was gonna have to deal with like.
I mean, do you need me to be able to talk to him?
Can
Sorry.
you?
Oh.
If you need me to.
Yeah, I think that might. Yeah, let's try. Let's try to. See if he wants to help, or something. Let's try to talk to him. Melanie, do you wanna do the honors? I'll give you the help action, but you should be the one doing the talking.
Oh, I was more asking if you wanted to be able to talk to Fyodor right now.
Yeah. That's,
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright. Who wants to be able to speak to him?
I think Melanie.
Yeah, I'll speak to him.
Very well. Come here for a moment.
All right.
You see, as you approach, Emma reaches out and places a finger upon your forehead for a moment and draws a tiny symbol. And you have tongues cast upon you.
Oh,
Cool.
Cool. So everybody's gonna be able to understand what you say. Excellent.
That's cool.
She turned over to Fyodor. Can you understand me now?
Oh, Russian. Surprised it didn't come up earlier. Hello. What exactly are you guys gonna do with me? Seems it's an odd situation all around.
That is honestly more up to you than it is to us. We'd like you to help, but it is up to you.
Well, because with you guys, I can't exactly go back to Newell again. I'll probably be shot on sight.
Probably. Yes.
If I were to help you, what would we be doing?
At this moment, we will be finding more about the magic of this place, specifically over at the lodge.
I can't. I don't know how much I can help with that. We were told back at the organization never to, get into the surrounding area of the lodge. It was kind of one of the off-limit zones in the town.
But you're not part of them anymore.
True, but that doesn't mean the warning wasn't applicable.
Well, which one would you prefer? Being shot or going to a place that might actually be safe? After all, maybe it's because the organization.
I'll give you your choice of rolling persuasion or intimidation.
I would like to
I
give
love the
her.
fact that we're only getting half of this conversation.
What was that?
I would like to give her guidance and maybe the help action if you would allow it.
I'll say you have the time to do 1,
Okay.
2.
Guidance.
Actually, I'll say just guidance because I feel like it'd be hard to help in a conversation you can't actually interject in.
Yeah, that's what
Would have
makes
mattered anyway.
the most sense.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Oh
22,
wow!
and then you could add a D4 for guidance.
Ha!
Oh yeah, that's a 26 total.
Hell yes.
Fyodor looks around for a second. You guys back to the morning. Okay. If I work with you, do I have any assurances of my safety?
I mean, we'll protect you. As you saw in the battle before, we made sure to keep you healthy. And
Yeah.
you're
And my
here.
notes.
So long as you don't stab us in the back, we're allies.
Allies, yes. Well, I have one caveat. As of yet, the community of Newell has not found a way to leave town. And now that I'm no longer part of them, I will not be benefiting from the or memory protection. So I'll need some assurance that we will be working towards finding an alternative solution to that, because I would like to keep my memories.
So how long is it? Ask him how long it's gonna take for that to start to take effect.
How long will it take for the memories to be lost? How much time do we have left?
The time varies between resets. Usually, the lowest it's been was 6 months. One time the reset was only 6 months. Sometimes it's been as long as 5 or 6 years, but the average is about 2 to 3 years. So,
Right.
And how much time's already passed?
the last one was about 5 months ago.
Okay. So it could start anytime, but it's unlikely to.
Yes, it is unlikely to happen soon,
Okay.
but it's always a possibility.
Okay. Well. Yeah. Well, it's a. Okay. I say, just in case, we should all take written notes of what we've been doing in the past few days, so that even if there is a memory reset, we'll have a way to we'll still have the clues that we had before. And that is why it's good that I was a server, because I have a lot of notepads and pens, so everybody gets one. And I'm gonna hand out our new journals.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. I think once we write down memory aids or stuff like this, yeah, we should set off to the towards the lodge. And we're gonna split up team talk and team stealth. I think before we come into view of the building itself.
Okay.
Which group am I going with?
You're my lookout.
So if I'm correct, it's Melanie and
Brad.
yeah, Melanie and Brad going into in his talk team. Fyodor, Emma, and Star are going to be the outside group. Keep it a lookout.
Yeah.
What about Bandit's character?
Well, that will happen soon enough. You know, I'm very worried.
Feel
I
all
accidentally
alone.
clicked something in the map thing, and now there's like an empty white map. Just kind of.
You're probably
but
on
the thing-
GM there.
Well, the thing, no. Like it's outside. The problem is that my total number of maps is still the same.
Yes,
But I don't know what I've deleted.
It is quite it is possible to accidentally drag it off a frame, and it's not possible to drag it back in. But do you see? Hold on.
I'm going to ignore it for now because it obviously wasn't a map that I remembered with importance. So
Okay,
Very fun.
cool.
I'm going to guess it's one that you're not going to go back to.
Okay.
Yeah, so y'all can all your tokens back down here. I'll resize them properly.
Thank you.
I guess I'll start with just tokens down to human size.
You might want to get Melanie as well.
Where's Melanie's token now?
You might want to drag the token
Oh, yeah.
from
Okay. Then I'll say, since you guys aren't even going in the building, I don't really need a stealth check from you, unless you're going to be trying to get closer.
Probably staying
like the-
far away from now, just keeping an overview of things.
Yeah, if you're staying at the tree line, you're good. Not really,
Probably sitting up in a tree, watching.
there aren't exactly lookouts here. Yeah.
Probably struggle to get in a tree.
Do you want help to come up, or do you want to stay down there?
I think I want to stay down here because I don't think I'd be
Gotcha.
able to catch myself very well if it fell.
That's fair.
Emma's a little bit of a monkey, so yeah. Swinging up there.
Okay. I am going to cast message to talk to Emma, and she's just hearing testing 1 2 1 2 testing.
Test successful. 3 4.
Okay, cool. We can hear each other. Right. Yeah. Cool. Who's gonna go first?
I believe you. I don't really know where you would be checking it right now.
Okay. Melanie, let's go.
Must you studying for interesting behavior?
Smart. Oh, it's like having a team of snipers.
There is a window that you can see
Yes,
into the
I-
front office with.
All right.
Or lobby would be the right word. But yeah, as you enter, Theo looks up from his desk. Oh, hey, welcome back.
Hi,
We
Theo.
noticed you didn't check in last night. You guys find some camping spot?
Yeah.
Yes, we did. Did anybody there was a little bit of commotion downtown. Did anyone come around looking for us?
Not really. Yeah, no one asked about you. At least,
Okay.
not to me. So,
Say, Theo, do you want to see a magic trick?
oh sure.
Okay. I'm gonna
No.
grab like free glasses to try to do like and an olive from like the bar, or a peanut to try to do like a thing with the cups. But I'm just gonna be casting minor illusion to make the peanut appear to not be in the cup where it's supposed to be, and to appear to be in the cup, and try to see how Theo responds.
Hey, do you make any attempt to hide the, whatever components of the spell it requires?
Um
Do you
well,
just let whatever
I
glow
want
or
this
whatever happen?
I'm I do. Well, we're trying to get a reaction out of him. So I think I'm gonna try to see if he explains it away with special effects or a trick of the light, or something. But yeah, I'm not gonna use a subtle spell.
Okay. Then, yeah, you go ahead and cast. Where would you see that peanut? Theo looks at like you, and then the cup with the peanut in it with visible amazement, like just all over his face, and goes, "Whoa! You've got to tell me how you did that. That was, whoa!"
All right. I would like to roll an insight check to see if he's a wizard.
Roll insight.
Hell
It's
yes.
15. 15 for both. Okay.
Can we roll insight for him out here?
You could do it with disadvantage because you're not really hearing the conversation. You're just kind of
I can lip read. I have the observant.
True, you can lip read. Yeah, go ahead and roll with the standard then.
Hell.
Unfortunately for
Sure.
you, there's a bit of a bird must have like hit the window, so there's like a bit of like a smear.
I have the
as-
tree advantage.
the tree. Can you lip read?
Not any better than anyone usually can.
But I think he took disadvantage.
It's still an 18, so yeah.
Which is better than us.
Really, except for Star, I see what Melanie and Brad, you, this is definitely amazement. Like the amazement is genuine, or at least as genuine as every other thing you've seen from Theo. So it would be hard to say like if he's lying about the amazement, he's been lying about like his whole personality. So hard to say. Emma. I see with an 18, you'll notice a little more of like you notice Theo's hand kind of absent-mindedly it touches something like under the desk.
Oh
Ta-
no!
Take the shot.
He just kind of tailed head to the side somewhat.
So, he just did something interesting.
What did he do?
You pressed a button.
Oh. Oh no.
Mhm. So, you wanna go tell them? Or should I? I suppose we could just stay and watch what happens, but that might put them in danger, you know?
True. I'll go.
Alright, I'll give watch.
I have no idea what I'm gonna say, but I'm heading over.
Hey, you're heading in?
Yep.
Theo
Is there any
still
chance?
known.
Is there any chance to see Star walking towards the lodge through the windows?
Um,
And
what's
I'm
your
a pretty
passive
slow
perception?
walker.
I'll
My
say
passive perception is 15.
15.
15.
Whoa.
Dang, that's higher than I thought it'd be.
Do you have proficiency and a plus for your a +2 proficiency with proficiency? Otherwise, yes, you would have.
Yeah, my wisdom is 15 and I have proficiency, so 15 perception.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Nice.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
then it looks like you
I
definitely noticed Star walking towards the door.
cool. I am going to cast message, and this time I'm gonna try to settle a spell. So I'm gonna spend one sorcery point to make it happen without any somatic or verbal components, and I'm gonna message Star. What's up? You can answer this message.
Push the button.
That's yeah. I don't think I can do anything else, but I start sweating.
Emma is also watching the rest of the building a lot more carefully now.
So yeah, Star,
I'm
did you
gonna
mention
probably
the
be, like,
button press? You mentioned the
Yeah.
button press, right? Okay.
Yeah.
that's the only thing that I responded with was he pushed
Okay,
the button.
Had a little bit of feedback. Yeah, Theo is still marveling at your magical accomplishment.
So Theo, do you know any magic tricks?
Subtle.
I am charismatic, but I do want to remind you that I am 1 point in intelligence away from not being a sentient creature.
Yeah, this is
Is that a
Right.
wise decision? You have a high wisdom.
Theo. For a second, like drops below the desk, and when he stands back up, he's got a little magician hat on, and he goes, "Boy, do I!" He's gonna pull out a set of cards, does some little flourishes, and offers you 3. Pick one.
Cool. I'm gonna pick the middle one.
Okay. Okay, now, let's see. You have picked out a jack of clubs.
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
gonna keep a very
I
close
memorize your
eye on
card.
this.
Don't show me. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna roll sleight of hand real quick. See, 22. Does
My
everyone's passive perception beat a
perception
22?
is 22.
Ooh.
Hmm.
Okay. Then yeah. You'll notice as he hands the card to Brad. Let's Brad have a look at it, and takes it back and puts it back in the deck. That he flips it around very quickly to get a look at it. And you'll see pretty much the whole trick with hitting it. So you see as he's doing some more flourishes with the deck, doing like a bunch of honestly very impressive but not magical, like not like noticeably magical things. You see that at some point the deck cards actually, when he does like a fall from one hand to the other, they actually slide into his sleeve, and he brings out like another deck from in there. And he's going to offer. He's gonna like roll 3 of the cards out on the deck again and say, "Okay, now I'm gonna pick your card from these 3. Now,
Oh dear.
hey, sorry, give me 1 second. I'm getting a phone call."
I see.
Mm-hmm.
Can you imagine getting somebody to pull from the deck of many things by telling them that it was a card trick? Just everything
To be
would go
fair,
shit
it's one
so
hell of a card
quickly.
trick.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Like
Can
that.
you?
That could be a good scam, because some cards give you like magical weapons, and you might be able to just like take the magical weapon from the person that you just scammed. But some of those just get you wishes, so the person could just become a noble. And like then there's not necessarily a lot that you can do.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Graves, you're
Definitely
back.
thinks it's great. Yeah. Okay, so he picks up the first card on the right, flips it over. All right, and it is a Jack of Hearts. Okay,
That's
now
not
this
my
is a single
card.
card. Yep. He flips the other one on the left. And it is a Yu-Gi-Oh! Blue Eyes White Dragon card.
That's my card. How did he do that?
Oh, how'd that one get in there? Takes back the deck, and he flips the last one, and it is when he flips it over, it is just another like back of a card.
Okay. That's
Flips
also
over
that's
again.
that's
It's still
also
a
not
back.
my card.
Flips over again. It's just still a back. Then he flips it over a 5th time, and it is the Jack of Clubs.
Nice. Oh, that is neat. That is so much better and advanced than mine. That's so cool.
It's the only one I know.
Well, I think
You
hey.
noticed that when he was flipping it,
Uh-huh.
he'd add like another really quick flip right at the end. that's like imperceptible to most human eyes. You know the trick.
No. I don't know the trick.
And I'm
Well,
not
it's
saying
not
anything, and I'm the only one who noticed that he was doing a trick, rather than him actually being magic.
Can I stealth a spell even if I don't have subtle spell?
Yeah, if you roll sleight of hand, get above his passive perception. Yeah. Fortunately for you, isn't that high? 15? Yeah. You can cast basically anything without him noticing. I mean, with exceptions, obviously. Like, he'll notice a fireball, but he won't know it came from you. Detect magic.
Achoo.
Yes. So, I think this is the first time anyone's cast Detect Magic in this building.
True.
Yep. Okay. You know, I don't know if you're magically more like a radar or just like, thermal vision, but you pick up a lot of magic in the area. Like, big thing you'll notice, all of like the triangle shaped mirrors that are all throughout the place, they're glowing with what I believe would be, if it matters, I believe it would be divination magic. Be the right?
Oh, damn.
Then below the deck, well, not below the deck, below the desk, there is a little faint bit of magic of a imperceptible type, around where you wouldn't know, but around where Star said the button was, or around where Emma saw the button. Then I think the range of that is what, 30 feet?
Yes.
Let's see, what else would that get? Because obviously it's going to get up to a bit. So, yeah, the only other bits you're going to get are there's a bit of magic coming from a bit of necromancy magic coming from in here, as well as a bit of like evocation and a couple other schools, but mostly necromancy and evocation coming from like one specific point in this area. And the last thing you'll notice is that there's just a really faint bit of transmutation and abjuration along the walls. Like there's something in the walls themselves that is magical. But nothing is really coming off of Theo.
Hey. That is interesting. I'd go over to Bradley and hey, I think there was something we forgot back in town. Do you mind coming with?
No problem. Let's go. Feel we have to do like a collab at some point. I could be the beautiful assistant in the box, and you could like put swords through me, right?
Hey Melanie, do you keep that detect magic up as you're trying to leave?
Yes.
Yeah. You're gonna notice a small bit of. Whoops. I need to check the type. You're gonna notice a bit of magic, like enter like around the head area of Theo. which I believe would be, I think it's
Enchant-
divination
Hmm.
is the right one, if I'm not mistaken.
If it's a mind control spell or like a memory spell, it
No,
would be
it is
enchantment.
it is a messaging spell.
Probably divination. Yeah, I think like message when I cast it is it's transmutation.
Okay, and then it is
That's
a
weird.
transmutation type of magic. Don't get how that's the thing.
It's
Me neither.
because it uses a wire to do the spell,
And
whereas the
Theo tries to hail you down, and yeah, Theo's gonna hand down. Wait. Before we go, the boss was actually looking for you. Sometime last night, he asked about talking about something. I don't think it's a bad thing, you know. Like, you're not gonna take that or anything. I just remembered he mentioned something.
Sure, Melanie. Do you have a second to go talk to the boss?
Yeah, sure.
All right. Is I'm gonna ask Theo. Like, did the boss want to talk to all of us, including Star?
Yeah, you mentioned like all of you guys. You know, since you guys came in last, like you're our newest residents. Oh yeah, by the way, where are the other two?
Don't know.
Yeah, we haven't seen them. We kind of broke off once we went into town.
Well,
yeah, I haven't seen Aladdin since the last time we came back together.
Yeah.
yeah. Well,
Remind me, Theo. What is your boss's name?
Albert, Mr. Vandercross, the owner of the lodge.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right, let's go and talk to Weird Al.
Yep.
Mhm.
Would it be
Ah.
here?
Yes, and it's about this moment that you guys
Yep.
will be heading back to talk.
Yes, as you hear just like a door just like bang open, just like where am I?
There's a rather disheveled-looking man over coming out of the bathroom right now.
Where am I? Well,
Hello?
did I are you the people I'm supposed to meet? I am just going to be you must be, yes.
Hi. I don't know you. What's your name?
Yes. My name is Homo Brian. It's nice to meet you. Face to face.
Brian? Okay. Do you know me from Twitch? Are you one of my fans?
What's a Twitch?
Okay.
I don't know if Twitch exists in 2012. It's a
Hold
newer
on, let me.
thing, isn't it?
Even then, you can totally see that he is a. I am fully drunk.
Yeah. Theo is actually going to mention. Oh, that is number 4. Hey,
Uh,
at least you
It-
found the other friend.
it was in 2007 that Twitch started.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
I thought it was another.
Oh no! Oh, hold on. It says, sorry, June 2011. It's Justin.tv that was launched in
So
2007.
you are the first, well, one of the first.
Got it.
Oh, great.
mm-hmm.
What is
That saves
Theo's?
lots of
Yeah.
time. Yeah, so now 4 of you are here. That only leaves 1.
What do you mean 4 of us?
Yeah, that the other guy came with you. And the
Aladdin?
2?
Guy doesn't look like Aladdin.
I've never seen
My
this
name
man
is.
before.
I don't know who this Aladdin is, but it's probably something to.
Well, you guys are the first. You guys are the last group I took up at the mountain. So this should. I mean, you've only known each other a few days. It's alright if you don't recognize each other. But yeah, let's. I think the boss is over in the bar again. If you wanna talk to him there.
I cast detect thoughts
Okay.
because this
who are you
because
trying to
some
get thoughts from?
Oh, right.
I'm trying to get the surface thoughts of bandits and then like try to see where he's supposed to know us from like on the next turn, and if that is inconclusive or I imagine that I would like delving into the mind of someone who is drunk is particularly difficult, so he might have advantage on his wisdom saving throw, and if that's the case, I will turn to scan Theo's thoughts on.
Yeah, because you're gonna automatically get service thoughts.
Yeah.
And they're just a jumbled mess from Hobo Brian. So
Is it because of alcohol?
honestly, maybe.
Okay.
It's hard to say. You're not even sure if he's drunk right now, to be honest. You have no conclusive evidence to that conclusion.
He takes
Oh,
out a
but it's
flask
time
and
to
just
see.
starts drinking it.
Okay, he is drunk. So that might be the source of the confusion. But it's in general, it's a bit wild up in his head. Thoughts are going by pretty quickly, hard to read. But
Okay.
Theo's is more normal, calm.
Yeah, I'm gonna try Brian's first because I'm less afraid of Brian being a wizard in hiding than I am of Theo being a wizard in hiding.
Yeah, I'd say, Melanie, you don't really get much magic off of. Actually, you really don't get any magic off of Brian. But it's almost like you feel like there should be. It's just kind of like, I don't know. It's a weird feeling. It's like looking at like looking at a picture where something's been removed, but like there's nothing there, but there should be.
Okay.
It's almost like the feeling you're getting from the detect magic spell.
I think
Yeah.
I think I'm going to conclude. Oh, this is somebody whose brain has been fried by like being in Mount Prosper for so long. Their mind got reset 1,000 times or something like that.
I put my arm around his shoulder, just like, yes, my name is Obo Brian Boxer.
This is an out of character question. How long has O'Brien been in Mount Prosper? Is he a resident? Tourist? No, tourist turned resident over a few resets.
I would say the last three numbers is just getting drunk somewhere else in the world.
So it was a decade ago.
He has simply just arrived.
Yeah, this is the first time he's arrived.
So are you looking into Theo?
Yes.
Okay,
I'm gonna
have a wisdom save. It's gonna be.
Mhm.
No, not real. I need a d20.
No.
21.
Yeah, that passes. He becomes immune to detect thoughts for the rest of the day.
Yeah, you do get his surface thoughts. So, surface thoughts are still on. Like, okay, we got 4 of the new guys, so just missing 1. Okay.
I am confused, but I'm gonna say, yeah, buddy, here, come with us, and we're gonna try to get answers from good old Al Bandercross, and we're gonna try to figure out what's going on. Okay, Brian?
All right. I would get me I need a beer as well. He just like stumbles over to
Okay.
He just like stumbles over and just like hits the the wall.
Okay. I am gonna. Oh gosh, Bandercross is over here.
I'm like getting a call from Fresno. Yeah, he's in the bar.
Cool. So if he's in the bar, I'm gonna go in, and I'm gonna say, here, Brian, sit down. The first round is on me, and I'm gonna go.
All right.
I'm gonna go ask for like a beer for me and an orange juice disguised as a cocktail for Brian.
All right. Yeah.
Gives me a short nod, begins to make some beverages.
All right.
Well, hello
He
again.
pours a flask, pour some of his alcohol into the orange juice.
Is either Melanie or Star going into the bar as well?
Melanie looks over at Star pleadingly to come with, and then goes in.
Fuck. I'm gonna go in, but I'm gonna sit by the window.
Okay. Hi, Albert. How are you doing?
I'm doing swell. Been a good year. Well, for the last at least.
Okay. Is it what? Is it like is it the end of the year? Is it
No, it's just been good so far. You know, I've got a lot of reservations for the winter. That's the big one.
Okay, so more people are going to be coming here. Yes.
Yeah, that's how we work here.
Oh man,
I'm
this.
sorry, his name is Hobo Brian?
Hobo
Yeah.
Brian.
I thought I had heard that,
Is
and I.
Hobo Brian a first? Is Hobo a first name or is it a title?
It's a title. His full name is Hobo.
All right, we're gonna call you Brian. um.
Yes.
Cool.
Oh, you asked me magic from like Albert.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, you'll definitely notice there's a tiny bit of magic, coming from his like triangle-shaped tie-pin. And right about when you notice that, you kind of feel the spell kind of just shatter.
Detect magic or the spell that
The
she was
detect magic.
observing. Okay, got it.
Oh, damn.
You said you
Alvia
went
bit.
west.
What was that?
You go first, Bandit.
Alvia bit. Alley. Yeah.
Albert, do you know this? Do you know this man?
Yes,
Well,
Alley.
I know him as well as any of you. Uh, he's one of our guests here. A new one, at that. And so, I see we're still missing someone.
Oh yeah, we don't know where they are, but yeah, you wanted to talk to us about something.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Right. That's right.
Are we is it I hope it's not a problem that we're distracting your employee with a few magic tricks. I know he's on the clock, but I know they're on the clock,
that's
but
all right. It's not much of a problem, you know. Well, how have you been enjoying the town? What's the first impressions?
It's quite
um
lovely.
yeah, full of surprises.
Fine by me.
The blacksmith was nice.
Oh, I let that go. Well, we don't really have much use for those kind of services, but I'm glad you've found a need.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I wanted to talk a bit about. You see, I know you guys were out camping last night, and well, there was apparently some nasty business down at the observatory. Don't know the exact details, but apparently some people broke in and messed up the place.
Oh damn.
Mm-hmm.
Your opinion and service thoughts?
Yes, I'm
Okay.
peeking in the surface thoughts.
Just like with Melody, you're gonna get a little bit before the spell gets broken.
Zoom.
And what little you're gonna get from the surface thoughts is, I guess services are kind of like I think what you're the thing right now. You get that he is wondering where the fifth member of your little group is. That's the first thing on his mind at the moment.
He's wondering about what? Could you say that again?
Where the fifth member of your group is.
Okay, got it.
Oh yeah, Emma, have you moved to another like window to see into the bar area?
Yes.
Yeah. Just over there. But yeah. So, I just wanted to give you all the warning that there's something there's something happening around here, and you don't want to get caught up in it.
Uh-huh.
Also, if you have anything to do with it, please report yourselves to the authorities at the soonest convenience.
Yeah, no, we didn't hear anything, we didn't see anything. I mean, there were flashes of blue and green light around the observatory last night, but we were camping far away from that.
Yeah, we didn't go near the observatory.
Roll deception.
Cool.
Yeah. Observatory is
And so you and Roland doubles.
Why?
I can I give like disadvantage to like the old man from trying to like feed him his drink? Come on, take a drink. It's great for you.
I'll say. Yeah, I'll have him be rolling with disadvantage. Let's see, where is my cat plot for him? There it is. And for toggle disadvantage, go over to insight. Well, that's not the highest anyway, so oof. Yeah. Benacross kind of mulls over what you said. And, yep. I don't know, how much you know about the subjects studied at the observatory. But I will give another little warning of don't get involved with them. It's a dangerous business they run. And I prefer my guests to stay safe and out of danger.
I see. Thank you.
And in addition, I say, try to. He's going to lean in close to you, Brad. Is going to whisper. Don't try and, do anything as brazen as that again.
I cast Charm Person.
Charm person?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Charm person.
I just like
Are you're absolutely sure of this?
Yes.
You got a subtle spell, or is this just a
No,
blatant,
this is
blatant
this is blatant.
You know
Oh
what? You sure do things, huh?
Yeah.
Well, that's a wisdom save, right?
man.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
No,
20?
no.
You're alive. Oh,
Also, I'm gonna need to be.
was that?
I'm gonna need to be RB.
Okay. See you soon.
Okay.
Yeah. So, as medical professor, is this magical effect?
Now you're gonna be nice, and you're gonna tell us everything that we want to know about the magic that's happening here. Oh shit! It's not working, guys.
Well, that was
Yes.
Yeah, I honestly have to admire your bravery, I guess.
That's one
If
word
that's what
for it.
this could be called. If that's what this could be called. Of
I
casting
don't know what you're talking about,
someone
but
you
take a
don't know.
drink.
I'll take a drink later. Well, I guess I should
Take a drink.
he's just gonna take the drink down the whole thing, put it back down.
Okay. While he does this, okay. So magic is happening. This person is withholding information. I am also going to take a drink, and that I try to lean over the bar and grab a bottle, and then I'm gonna smash the bottle on the counter, and say,
Plot twist. This is a normal old man. You're just gonna try and
somebody
Already
just
almost
gave
knocked him out with a bottle.
somebody just gave him a pin that casts counter spell and detecting spells around him. That's all. Yeah, I'm gonna say we know we can't leave this place until we figure things out, and you know how to get us out of this place. How do we get out of Mount Prosper?
Bradley? Don't
Bradley.
do it.
What are you
And
talking
I will
about?
take the thing. I will take the bottle out of his hand
Okay.
and pull him away.
Okay.
What are they talking about?
Bradley, can you make a?
I already rolled intimidation and then I rolled an 8.
Yeah, that's not the thing.
Okay.
Yes. Can you make a wisdom save for me?
Yeah, for sure.
5. Yep. Yeah, Albert Vandercross simply says, okay, why don't you calm down and I can explain this to you. And you are compelled to just sort of like...
Oh,
do
calm
as he
emotions?
This is a little more than that. Well, maybe a little less. I don't know what calm emotions level is. As he's casting suggestion on you.
Okay. Yeah. I immediately calm down, sit down next to him and say, I'm sorry. It's been a weird day.
I imagine. Well, I'll admit, while you haven't... I don't know how much you know exactly the fact that you are at all assuming I know about magic means you've at least dug into the mystery of this town a good deal, and I think you might be my fastest guest to ever figure it out. So, congratulations. Which, as he says that, like, a bunch of just confetti just starts flowing down from the ceiling, like disappearing as it hits the floor. So,
He's doing a minor
I'm
illusion confetti.
yep.
I am like looking. I'm like, where did the confetti come from?
Uh, is there a bar person that is here that has seen me break a bottle and everything, and is that person reacting as well?
Bartender?
Yeah.
Not really. Bartender's kind of just mostly absent-mindedly still polishing a glass.
Okay. Got it.
You all are, I believe,
Back.
what was that? Oh, hey, back.
Back.
Yeah.
Yes.
I had
Apparently,
everything.
there's
No
a
need
bit
to
of
recap.
confetti rolling.
Yeah. No
You
need
said
to
you don't
recap.
need a recap?
And
Oh, cool. Then, yes. So,
so some chaos went happened, and yeah.
could I ask if you could relay just exactly how much you all know?
I is that another suggestion?
No, that is a simple ask.
Okay.
That's the
Um,
non-magic laden words.
I think I'm very calm, but I'm turning to Melanie to make a reasonable decision here.
We know that we're stuck here if we remained here during the time loop.
Mm-hmm.
And anything else? I
We
assume
know
you know of the community of know all over in the observatory. You, I presume, raided last night.
we did not raid the observatory. But yes, we do know of their magic.
I mean,
Yeah.
We know about this places.
Where
from what I've heard, it kind of fits the definition of raided.
I mean, we did there what I tried to do just now. Does that count as a raid? Okay, don't answer that.
So you know a bit about what's happening to this town, and certainly you know that there's a number of groups vying for control in here.
Yes. We came to talk to you because we thought this group was the most likely to have answers.
Answers? I don't know if we have what you could call answers, but I will say my little group here, we're the least likely to kill you over this information, so I guess you chose well. But
Um, in uh, uh, in old legends, wizards are interested in, cult secrets. Can we do a trade of information, maybe?
I believe say if you can provide me some knowledge of the occult that I don't already possess, I'll answer one question for each bit of information you give me.
Okay. We
O'Brien, the bartender, just silently gives a nod, goes back behind the counter a bit, and pulls out a fairly nice, like a really expensive beer. Like, I doubt you've even seen the brand before. It's
Don't care, chugging it.
Yep.
okay.
It's a good beer. Yeah. I don't know the exact qualifiers of a good beer, but like, it's good. Probably the best beer you've had. Don't know if you'd even notice. But yeah, you did just spend $50 on a beer.
Yep.
So, if you have information to offer, then
Okay. I'm going to say I don't know where my powers are from. But I think you might learn something new from my friends if they're willing to share. I'm gonna look over to the other two, Star and Melanie.
I have no idea.
Well, you you had your powers at birth, Star, correct?
I think so.
And you unlearned you managed to suppress your powers. That's a very interesting thing to understand how magic works, right?
I feel like that's more psychology, but I guess.
I'm gonna turn to see if that looks like valuable information to Albert.
I will say meaning no offense, that's perhaps not exactly the interest I would have in your story.
Okay. What if hear me out?
Yes.
The other factions, they might know stuff that you don't. If we steal their files or something like that, would you tell us what the hell is going on with Mount Prosper and how to fix it?
Don't. I think that is a splendid transaction.
I will say that I'm probably in a unique position to get files from Evil Call if you promise to keep it so.
That is an
I can assure you that no group in this town, to my knowledge, has any way of accessing the interior of my lodge. It is. It is in terms of magical defenses, the equivalent of a bunker.
Okay, that's nice. So, we have two options because one of them is already on one of the factions is already on high alert. We have the Nazis in the local museum, Annenerbe, and Evil Corp in the hospital and the nearby lake. Okay.
I will offer a deal of my own to start. You have some knowledge, I assume, of what the creator Newell know, right? Assuming you acquired anything on your
Yes, we didn't acquire.
escapade?
We didn't get files, but I know what their memory protection wards look like, and that's about it.
I know what the fireball wards look like, if that counts.
Oh yeah,
I'll say, if you can simply explain to me what the community will know about our situation, that would be plenty for a single question.
okay. Yeah, I'm gonna relay like everything that we know, which is everything that the committed knows. They've been here for 50 years. They're aware of the time loops. They know how to protect themselves from the time loops. They're aware of other groups here. And they're trying to understand what is going on with supernatural occurrences in Mount Prosper.
Albert Bancross kind of he thinks over the information.
They also know that there are wizards in the lodge, but they don't know who it is. Which is
it's good to know that we're all keeping secrets from each other. I'm glad you could spread that knowledge, because as far as I knew, these groups only showed up about 30 years ago, so they've been here at least 20 years longer than I thought. That's slightly worrying, but well, I guess yeah, that offers you a question.
all right. How do we make what's happening to Mount Prosper with memory erasing stop?
Well, in a larger sense, the only way to stop that specific spell would be my own death.
Yeah.
Okay.
Your death?
Yes, I'm the one who first began the memory alterations.
Why?
Well, that exceeds your one question.
I would like to subtle spell cast message to Bandit to say break your bottle and stab him in the back while he's not looking. It's all his fault. And
I message back, I'm not gonna waste a beer.
Okay, finish your bottle and then stab him.
This is a perfectly good bottle.
I imagine those two are glaring at each other.
Yeah.
Person they're talking about murdering.
Please, Brian, I've met you 2 minutes ago. Please murder this man.
Insight, correct? Need like a high number for this.
Say if you don't want to murder the guy, you don't have to. That's up to you.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
The persuasion's enough.
Yeah, but my persuasion was just kind of try to represent how like insistent and charismatic my mind message could be. It doesn't automatically force you to do it.
Mm-hmm.
but it would be
Yeah, I
fun.
know.
Okay, well, we're gonna
I will
go
just
get.
say, I will just say this. One last thing. I'm assuming that when the message ends, like arguing, and when the message well, you hear like a slight voice at the end. Remember, and he just like drinks like a beer, like drinks something. Drinks. He just like starts drinking more.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna say, hey, so, Al, nice talk. We'll get back to you when we have information from the other parties. Let's go, gang. Brian, are you coming?
Let me just. I just like put my flask down. Refill, please.
Yes. Oh, you will have a nice day. I'm going to get back to my duties as the owner of this place.
Mhm.
In addition, do remember you are safe here. As guest of the lodge, I would prefer not to harm you, and as such, I will be keeping you safe so long as you're within the premises.
Yeah, thanks. It feels very safe.
I'm glad to hear it. Well, goodbye. Brian, we do have showers in the facilities if you wish.
What a bleh. I'm busy.
That's about what I expected to hear. So, please, if you meet your other friend, tell her what I told you. Same deal and rules apply.
All right.
Already.
I will.
Nah.
Well, this was not fun.
But we did learn some things.
Yeah.
Assuming that,
I'm getting really good at controlling my emotions. I calmed down just immediately when you told me to.
I
Yeah.
think that was that well alley dude. Anyway,
Are you guys splitting out
he
again?
hits the door.
Okay.
I just hit the
Yes, we're
door.
going.
All right. Well, I'll see you guys when you come back.
Yep. See you later.
I think
I
while
hit the
I'm
door
here,
and just like go.
get some
Hmm?
work done.
Oh,
On your computer? Okay.
Yeah.
I need to get away from this building.
I'll just be in my room if you need me, and you also know how to contact me otherwise.
Okay.
yeah.
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 I'm gonna head up to my room.
Cool.
Have a good night. She is very, very blue.
Yes, and you're very camo green brown.
Eh? What's a green?
Oh, by the way, Star uses they them pronouns, not she her pronouns.
Sorry, my mistake. They look very blue.
Yes.
Sorry, out of character. My apologies.
It's okay.
Okay. I think we like head to Emma and tell her what happened.
As you're
And
walking out there, you probably find them is kind of landing out of a tree close to you.
Hi.
okay,
Uh,
the wizard is responsible for the time loops.
Right.
I will say that
And
Emma knows everything that happened in there.
Alright, you were writing it down.
Yep.
Yeah.
Star told me.
Sorry,
Oh.
start.
Star told me.
Oh, startled you?
Yes.
You're pregnant and Brian is the father. I point to
Ah!
Brian.
Uh,
Okay, I'm
why
gonna.
did you pick up this person, by the way?
I don't know. Bradley, why halfway?
I read his mind and he has entire chunks of his memory missing.
Right.
I feel like this person needs help. Also, when I messaged him silently, he
He's
answered
like
me,
drinking.
and then a different, more angry and sinister voice answered. Also, it's like there's like something else in his mind with him, so that's scary.
I see.
As he is not paying attention to this conversation, I'm looking at the tree saying, "You're a very dull tree, aren't you?"
Yes, he is very intimidating.
Okay. I don't know how useful this person is going to prove, but I know that we need uh like I think he might have some clues.
Mhm.
Right.
Okay, so he Al told us to gather information for him, and that like if we steal it from the other companies we'll be able to like get answers from him, but he's already given me the only answer that I really want. He said that the memory erasing would stop if he died.
Mhm.
But would that allow us to leave?
I'm not entirely sure. Maybe he cast the spell because of that reason.
Oh, because we'd be stuck here anyways. We don't really know what's keeping us all
No.
stuck, right? We haven't tried to just walk to the edge.
Did you... Right, you only wanted to answer one question. Fair enough. Might be worth inquiring into.
Okay.
Yes.
So, what I'm getting is that I'm the only one who wants to murder the old man right now.
Yes.
Okay.
You are.
All right.
Mm.
Well, it's good that I'm in a group with people that are wiser and better at decision making.
So,
Mm.
what now?
Well, Star Star said that they could potentially get us information on Evil Corp. So right now they're using the internet and doing some research. And once they're done, we're probably gonna go and try to raid information from those guys.
Right.
Steal some
So, Star, can you
files,
give
read
me an
some
investigation
minds.
check?
Sorry, was that aimed at me?
Yes.
Yes.
Can I use my laptop since it's a tool for me?
Sure thing.
One.
Hell yes.
Yes, the Ego security system. Yeah. So yeah, you managed to Capture the system from afar. Checking out the code. It's mostly the same as when you and your team worked on it. Like almost down to every line of code being the same, with the notable exception of there being code a lot like the sort of magic junk code that was in the previous one, like previous time you looked at that website. But this code is like noticeably of a different format. Either because you still haven't figured out the magic code yet, you wouldn't know if it's just a different purpose or if it's a different, style. But it's noticeably lots
In
of
which
junk
case,
code.
I will probably try and find the owner again and ask if he's got any books or anything that would help me learn how to navigate sort of arcane coding. Or even if he can just send somebody up to help me with that side of things.
Yes. Yeah, if you ask Bettercross, well, the code I use in the server here is a mixture of my own arcane skills as well as Theo's wonderful help with regular technology. So I could send him to help. I will say, important thing to note, Theo does not know about magic, and quite frankly, I don't know how he'd handle it if he did. So just kind of show him the code and he'll be able to explain the purpose. Just don't mention anything too revealing.
Okay. So he doesn't know that magic exists, but he understands and can work around magic coding.
He understands the coding part. There's an extent to which the code itself doesn't actually have magic properties in and of itself. It only enacts them.
Oh, that's interesting. In which case, yeah, would you mind if I stole Theo for a while?
Please,
Yeah.
that is what is you for?
Brilliant. I will go and grab Theo.
Oh yeah, what do you need?
Hey, could you help me? I'm a programmer by trade, and there's just been, I don't know, chunks of code that I can't quite seem to wrap my head around. I wondered if you could help me. The owner said you're pretty good with this kind of thing.
Oh yeah, sure. I've got a bit of practice myself. I keep the server running here.
That makes sense.
Yeah, then I'll
Because
find some help.
anytime I show him code, I'm gonna make sure that like the screen is cropped so he can't see that it's part of Evil Corp's page.
Yeah.
I don't want him being in that situation unless he knows the banner. So I will just show him the code and nothing else. And I am specifically asking him to teach me this rather than just letting him do it.
Yeah, he manages the server. Yeah. Yeah, then he'll help you get started on learning the magic code.
Nice.
Which I'll go ahead and give you some info on, like, just a bit of info on the whole code itself. Now that you actually have a little bit of information on it, what you can tell, this code is mostly it's like just adding some extra, anti-divination type things. So it's a lot of like obscurement and things. Basically, you think that something like a scry or something similar to that wouldn't work on any location within like that hospital. And there's still a few codes that also just do things that you still don't understand yet.
It's like the third level wizard spell.
Non-detection.
I was thinking about the other one. It might be
Distance.
second. The magic aura spell.
Distance, yeah.
Which allows you, if you cast it like every day for a month, you're able to like change the detections that happen around an object or a place or a person.
Yeah, it's kind of. I'd say it's more like obscurement. I don't know what the other one, non-detection.
Yeah, that feels like basically like a powerful illusion spell.
Yeah, the code is designed to mess with scrying. There's at least 2 other magical effects within the code, but that is the primary one.
Cool.
They will help you work on it for as long as you do today.
It will be the entire time. I have plenty of energy drinks. So as long as Theo can stay awake, I will keep working unless somebody from the party comes to get me.
I think we're gonna start to get worried waiting for you in the woods. I think not trusting the phones, I would try to get within 120 feet of the lodge and set a message to Star asking like, are you doing all right? We're out you can we think you should take points for all of this evil corpse stuff. You can answer this message.
I'm gonna pretend that my phone's ringing and like go outside the room to respond to the message.
You don't need a deception check for that.
Cool. I'll just say I'm currently learning how to manage the magic code to be able to do any of the stuff that I need to do to get the information on the evil code.
Got it. We might split up. I think we need to buy Brian some new clothes.
Why has he thrown up on them? Said why has he thrown up on them?
At least 24 times over the past year, yes.
That's horrible.
Yeah.
By the way, thank you for the beanie. I forgot to tell you.
Absolutely. Okay. So I don't know how Brian is gonna be, how receptive Brian is going to be to this, but I don't want to leave you alone. I'm gonna suggest Melanie stays with you because I might need Emma's grappling abilities to get Brian to change into clothes.
Honestly, I will be fine.
Okay,
Don't need to leave anybody with me.
Got it. I'll go back away from the lodge, tell the others that the star is gonna be in there for a while. We should try to do
Right.
some other stuff in the meantime.
Mhm.
We could, walk to the edge of this place to try to find the limit, or we could go back to the shop that I went to earlier for to buy some more clothes for Brian. Hey Brian, how
Eh?
your cloak stands out a little bit. Do you think
No.
would you like to go and buy some new clothes?
Uh, no. I am fine in my comfy blanket. Nah.
All right. Okay. Well, in
Right.
this case, I think we should just try to walk to the edge of this place, see if there's like a force field or a memory charm or something, and as we go, I'm gonna cast prestidigitation to clean Brian, like uh, uh, inch by inch. It might need to I might need to cast the spell a few times because I don't think it can clean someone up like instantly.
I mean, take his cubic foot, and I don't think it works on humans very well, unless a human is classified as an object.
I'm doing it on your clothes mostly.
Mm.
Emma, you were gonna say something?
No, not really.
Okay.
Nothing important, at least.
Melody.
Mhm.
Are you down to try to like find the frontier of this little place that we find ourselves in and see what's like stopping us from leaving?
Yeah, that would be a good idea.
All right, we're gonna walk into probably downhill makes the most sense. Um, yeah, so we're gonna be heading south for a little bit.
Do you still have the golf cart?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. I don't think it's very good for wilderness terrain, though.
If you guys are going to return the golf cart at any point,
I don't think I am.
okay, yeah, you're just keeping the golf cart.
I like
Where did you get out of character? Where did you get a golf cart from?
The
the
session I
lodge.
think you weren't here for. Basically, the lodge has like rental golf carts.
Okay.
And
Okay.
so I felt bad about taking it for longer than I was renting it, but now that I know that Weird Al is the one who is erasing people's memories around here, I do not feel bad anymore.
It might be a mercy. I'm not saying that I want it to happen, but it might be a mercy. After all, how would you feel if you were stuck for all eternity in a place?
Well, if your memory kept getting erased, I think you'd be pretty fine about it.
Yeah, but that's like prison, right? Except you. Yeah, no, I want to be free. I want to be able to like speak to my parents again and stuff.
So would I.
Okay. Yeah. Besides, he's old. He's gonna die pretty soon, anyways, right? So, maybe. I thought that's what I thought that's what you were saying, Melody. Never mind. My mind is going dark. This has been a weird couple of days, finding out that like so much magic is real and that we're stuck here.
Well, welcome to a weird little reality.
Yeah.
A little curious. You are the most knowledgeable out of all of us.
I wouldn't say that.
Hmm.
Your calmness makes it feel like you know stuff that allows you not to panic in a lot of situations. That's the vibe that you give off.
Thanks, I think. But well, this is my first exposure to magic. I wouldn't say I know more than most of you. At least not about what's going on here.
So what's up with the sword?
Oh, that. Part fancy, part very useful.
Both very true.
Yes.
Uh,
Well,
what
there
a
are
sword.
some things in this world that swords prove very useful against, and guns do not.
Against okay, yeah. Got it. I think a gun is better. Brian, did you say what's a sword?
Isn't isn't that a very large knife? Right?
Yes.
That's a way to put it.
Yes.
Alright. Takes his flask and just like drinks it.
Hey, I don't want to tell you how to live your life, Brian, but it seems like maybe you have a drinking issue that. I mean,
Don't
I
tell me not to drink.
Oh. Oh my gosh. Is this what dealing with me feels like?
You're better.
No,
Oh, character laugh.
it's a little bit. I mean, this is a bit of an approximation to when you insist on hurting yourself, but you're better.
Alright. Yeah.
Lenny himself, is he a masochist or something?
I'm not sure.
I didn't understand what you said, Brian. I'm sorry.
Out of character, he said that that you were. Are you a masochist? Is he a masochist or something?
Oh.
Pointing to Bradley.
No, I don't like pain. It's more that I tried having a job as a server in the service industry and quickly realized that I would rather break my own arm every day on the internet than have to keep doing that. So
Sure.
yeah, that's what I do now. I break my own arm on the internet.
Well, I suppose that's the way to go.
Oh my god, Cleffy, what you wrote. level 10 level 10 bards. Sober up.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
I doubt you'll hit level 10, but you know.
True.
The liver's gonna fail before then.
Hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, I like the
Okay, how
idea
do I?
of a drunken master, who like a monk, who's just somebody who keeps getting into so many bar fights that they eventually just reach level 10, just unwittingly. No training, they just like they don't even they're like they don't remember them being drunk. So like every night they like go to the bar, they just take a swig, like they just take 3 shots, and they just go on a rampage, and then they don't remember the next day, so they just go like a normal life. So like they have like 10th level kung fu powers.
Essentially, just a monk, but with alcohol.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
But yeah. Because I heard you, since you guys are kind of going like physically scouting out some places.
Yeah.
To remind you, Eagle Corpse in the hospital, Granite North the observatory. These guys are in the lodge, and the Ananer Bay are in a museum. So
Are we
those
supposed to be
4
on the lodge map?
Yeah, you're currently there. I assume you are leaving to go do exploration.
Yeah.
Yes.
At least
Yeah, I'll
the
just
rest
put
of
you
us.
back to the big map.
Yeah.
What is the party's plan?
I think probably heading out to the forest trails to begin with was the idea.
Yeah. See if we can find out what happens whenever you try to pass outside the city limits.
Yeah. So you all take the path back down, like the same road you guys came from the start, and you'll notice you'll get pretty far down the mountain, like on this winding road, and at some point you can't determine, you notice that you're going downhill, and you see the town in the distance, like below you.
Is that what is that supposed to happen?
Wait, we already went
That's
past the
interesting.
town.
That's an
Looking
interesting
behind
way.
you reveals that above you leads to the peak of the mountain, and you are currently up here, top left corner.
Huh.
That's weird.
Okay. I was looking at the sun the entire time, and we kept heading in the same direction. So it's like I'm gonna check the time. I wanna see if like we lost like 5 hours and our bodies were climbing the hill back up, or more if it looks like it was a teleportation thing.
You've lost 15 minutes.
Okay. I'm going to relay that information to the party.
Interesting, though.
Yeah.
And time loops. Teleporting
Yeah.
loops.
Yeah. I think we got teleported back here.
I'll be honest, part of me is kind of curious about visiting the peak. Just because.
Oh, to try to see like the view we would be able to get from up there. I think
because
that's
it seems we were walking from the peak, so
yeah.
if we went in that direction, I'm just curious what would happen.
I think while we're out here and we're so close to like the edge as we perceive it, I think that's a great idea. Let's turn around and climb.
Alright?
Yep. Heading up towards the peak.
Okay, you
Yep.
head up towards the peak. You'd say from what visuals, it looks like it's probably like a 10-minute walk up to reach the top. But again, you notice that at some point along the way, you're now going more vertically, like more flat on like a single. You're not really going up or down, and the town is in front of you again. You're currently over in the far right side of the map.
Interesting. Loops around.
Okay, so we can't reach the top. Okay.
I wonder if... Might have to wait until nightfall for that.
Did we lose 15 minutes again?
Correct. You did.
Emma, what were you saying?
I just kind of want to figure out if it's a cylindrical thing or a spherical thing. Could be interesting.
Yeah. I guess maybe let's like let's try to see like what points it drops us off at, and if if we tried like going into different in through different places.
Indeed. Let's try and map it out. We have time.
Also, they said so when I was communicating with when I was reading the mind of the people that committed Null, they are unable to get sentient people to leave, but they can send like an unmanned drone through the barrier to communicate with the outside. So there's a chance that if you're unconscious, you might be able to make it through.
Somehow I doubt that.
Magic is complicated.
Oh yes, yes, yes.
Okay.
Magic is strange and complex and very hard to understand.
Got it. I would like to cast Fly.
Okay.
And I'm gonna try... Okay, so how long can I maintain this spell? Up to 10 minutes. So if I lose time, it might just fail on me and I would fall from the sky. But that's okay because I have Feather Fall as well. I am... I'm gonna say, okay, I'm gonna try to get a better vantage point and to observe you while we're passing through the edge, and try to see what I can observe from above. Okay, and like if there is not an upper limit to the barrier, then I might be able to like get through without teleporting around. So I'm gonna try to fly upwards.
Rocket.
So you're gonna try and watch them as they go through?
Yes, but also I'm gonna go through like if I see them disappear, I'm gonna go through as well while I'm still flying.
Okay, make a wisdom saving throw for me.
Okay. Wisdom 11.
It's not enough. As you're watching them like walk towards the edge of about where you got to last time, you have this you see like a bit of movement in the corner of your eye, and you just can't help but look over for a moment, and by the time you look back, they're gone.
Okay, got it. I'm gonna try to fly through. The duration on fly is 10 minutes, which means if we that's like whatever happens to me, I want to see if like I'm still flying when I reach the other side and stuff like that.
Okay. Yes, as you to fly past, at some point you notice you are back on the ground and walking forward.
Am I with the rest of the party?
I mean, you're a little behind them if they didn't stop
Okay.
walking.
All right.
Probably did once we noticed he wasn't behind us in the sky anymore.
I'm gonna yell, "Hey, yo,
Hey.
you
So,
just
anything?
yeah, you disappeared. I like a fly flew into my eyes, so I closed them for like a second, and then you were gone.
That is strangely convenient.
Yes, and I was flying through, and my spell was gonna end before the 15 minutes timer ran out, and I was just walking on the ground. So it feels like maybe the memory spell is maybe this is more like a memory spell, and it is constantly affecting those who try to leave, at least. I don't think there's an upper barrier to this thing. Yeah, I think the old guy was right. He but maybe it doesn't have to do with the memory erasing. I'm not certain, but it does feel like we're losing time every time we teleport. Yes. So that like memories are lost. Brian, are you feeling okay? Because I know you already have some like bits of memory missing.
What?
You're fine.
Brian was just like drinking from his flask.
Okay.
When he heard you say that, what?
I know it's repetitive, but maybe we should try again.
I mean, yes, I also had a few other ideas.
And Emma probably reaches down to the ground and looks for a few sizable rocks within throwing range, but also large enough to be visible.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to go back to like where it was that I appeared when I noticed the group again, and to like mark it on the ground as close to the edge as possible.
Cut out. We couldn't hear you.
Oh, sorry. I'm gonna try to go to the spot I was when I noticed the group was ahead of me. So like when I crossed over, and get close to that space, and then try to like mark it on the ground by like basically like making a line in the dirt and leaves to try to like give us an estimate of where the barrier is.
And most schools are going to do something similar, but essentially just picking up relatively large rocks, chucking them ahead, because unattended objects can apparently by word pass through it. So once she stops being able to reach that rock.
Okay, so you're
all right.
You're throwing an object and trying to like
throwing an object, walking over to it, picking up, throwing it again, and so on.
Okay. Yeah.
Get a workout in, if nothing else.
As you go through, keep following the path. At one point, you throw the thing, go to pick it up, and it's not there. You are at a different point in the area.
Well,
Hey.
I marked the border.
Okay.
I'm gonna try something.
And yeah, gonna try to find another rock, pick it up, and turn around 180 degrees and start doing the same thing.
Melanie, you had things you wanted to try, maybe some spells that might interact with the barrier.
I was thinking of casting yeah, I don't really have too many spells that would work on it. I mean, the very basic thing I can do is that.
Ooh.
Although I very seriously doubt it would work, or that'd be extreme luck.
It sounds like it might be a level 9 or 10 spell.
Yeah, you would need like a... Level 10 is the realm of God, so...
In standard D&D at least.
Yeah, so D&D. Out of character, out of character.
Mm.
What's a level 10? Nothing. He drinks his drink.
You have strange insights sometimes.
So Brian is canonically able to break the fourth wall. Got it.
Yeah.
Yes!
Brian can hear all of our conversations.
Yes, those are the voices in his head.
Okay.
Oh, goodness.
All right.
Does Brian understand any of it? No. Brian does not understand it.
Yeah,
Unless he
I don't. He doesn't understand us, but he's like, "Stop talking." Well, I'm just like, yeah, but whatever.
Does Emma reappear in front of us, like when she's like throwing rocks?
Eventually, but it's not like a reappear. She just kind of like walks into sight.
Okay.
With how windy and twisty these roads are.
Yeah.
And probably having lost the rock
very
again.
easy to come like around a corner and see a new thing.
Okay. Hey, Emma, over
Hi.
here. Okay.
Yes.
Melanie's trying to dispel it, and then I have one more thing I want to try.
Right.
So the question I have is, I started throwing the second rock. Did I also lose that one?
Yes, you eventually lose that one as well.
Did I manage to, at some point when turning around and being vaguely familiar, turn around and spot the rock again? The first one I threw. As in, could I spot the point I could not reach with it?
Yeah, I think you can definitely see like a little bit ahead. Yeah. I assume you're gonna do this for like the 3 entrances to the town.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, you can definitely see if there's like you can see the rock like ahead of the path. So
Yeah, I think I've managed to leave a marking for the radius of it at least.
Okay.
So
yeah, it's gonna be a little bit like, well, it won't be like exactly at the rock because you're throwing it past it, but like the general
it's
area.
like roughly within 10 meters of the rock at least. One could assume. In either direction.
Yeah.
Does dispel magic work?
He casts it on like the area. No, I don't think a dispel magic would work.
Okay.
Mainly because you don't. The main reason would be you don't really have a target for like what's causing the effect. You only know like the effect itself. So.
Cool.
Let's see if I can maybe find it with detect magic.
Yeah. With detect magic, it's not a hard barrier you see, but almost like a fog covering like this area of the town that just kind of goes up and up until it fades out at the edge of your detect magic's range. So it's hard to say how high up or how far around it goes, but
Bradley, can you cast Fly on me?
Sure. Here you go. Try not to fly. Okay. Put a timer on your phone to 5 minutes, that's halfway how much concentration I can hold, and then you like, so you can fly up for 5 minutes, then try to cross through it if you don't see it. If you go any further than that, you won't have enough flight to like fly back down all the way.
I see. Got it. And she set her timer on the phone
I cast fly.
while flying.
Okay.
Okay. As you go up with your, I don't know, my voice kind of a weird thing there, but as you go up, eventually you reach, like the top of the your flight range, which you can safely return from, and you note that it goes up a little, like it definitely goes up further than you can reach, but you can see that it's definitely curving inwards a bit.
A dome.
Yeah, that would also be
It's
the next
definitely-
question. Would it be possible to get a rough estimate of where these stones are on the map? And could I possibly use that to, like, try and find the radius/center of the dome?
Well, I think a thing you can kind of note simply based on like the curvature of it is that it can't be like a circle, simply because it wouldn't cover all the places of the town you've been able to reach from like how it is. So you think the shape is definitely it's not a specific kind of shape. It's a mismatch.
It's a polygon.
Yeah, it's a type of polygon.
Yeah.
But the kind of polygon that's not like a hexagon or something fancy like that. It's like the border of like a country or county type thing.
Yeah.
It's that kind of wiggly lines
Fair enough.
based off
Alright.
of geographical information.
All right.
So, well, I learned a few things about it.
Yes.
Shall
Odd.
we check back with Star, or does anyone have anything else they want to do?
Okay. When Melanie when Melanie is flying back down, I would like to start filming. And I'm going.
Said Bradley with a raised eyebrow.
I'm gonna start filming. I'm gonna talk. I'm gonna say that I'm doing a cooperation with the famous Melanie, and that's today. She is the one who's gonna be doing the stunt, and I'm going to break concentration on fly, and wait and wait until the last moment to cast Featherfall. But I'm gonna stop filming before she hits, like before where she would stop falling with Featherfall. Instead, I'm just gonna stop filming like at the edge of the trees. And I'm gonna cast Featherfall at the last moment.
And
Yes. So
incredibly
Melanie,
disapproving.
as you are descending, you're about maybe like, I don't know, a couple 100 feet or so off the ground, and
Great.
you notice you're no longer flying downwards. You notice the distinct feeling of falling downwards. There's no for this. As you are careening towards what you would assume is your imminent demise.
Bradley!
Until you get a couple, maybe 15 feet above the ground, you immediately just kind of slow into a much gentler fall and are set on the ground.
I'm sorry.
Emma, hold me back before I kill this man.
I think Emma just go over and bonks Bradley on the back of the head.
Okay. I think you went over your time limits. I think you got to be more careful when you're flying.
If you're gonna at least get their consent before.
Bonk.
Sorry.
I want to get payback for this.
Last thing that I want to try out. I still have enough spell slots, despite the fact that I am throwing some of them away. I want to cast Detect Thoughts near one of the borders that we've established. And I don't want to be I know that my physical senses get distracted when someone is about to leave the area. So I don't want to be looking towards them or even listening to them, but I do want to be trying to read their surface thoughts to see if there's if there's a memory erasing effect that's just starts a sec. I just want to see what happens with surface thoughts and so on as someone passes through the barrier.
Yep. Well, that's pretty easy. So, what you'll notice is that as it's happening, as they're going through, at some point, their service thoughts, you hear them just start kind of going on repeat, whatever the last little thought was, it's just kind of repeating itself on a loop.
Ooh.
Until eventually it gets out of the spell's range.
Okay, so they glitch until they glitch for a few let's see, what's the range on Detect Thoughts?
30 feet, right?
30 feet, yeah. So they glitch for for 20 feet, and then they're just out of detection of the spell. Oh, that's super interesting to. Okay, that's a very interesting way for that spell to work. I am going to relay that information to the rest of the group.
Teleporting loose now. Glitch lips.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. GM.
Yes.
Do we see while we're walking around this place, do we see any of the sorts of does it look like the dome is powered by glyphs like the ones we saw with the committed null, or does it look like a different type of spellcasting?
You can't really tell. All you can really see of the spell is the kind of invisible, unless you're casting detect magic, mist cloud wall it's making.
Mm-hmm.
You don't really know what could be powering it. It could be that there's glyphs out of sight, underground. It could be there's some big power source in the center of the thing. It's really hard to know. From your perspective. And that's pretty much, that's really it for information on the wall.
Okay. Cool. Anything else we want to try?
Trying to find something that.
I don't have any other ideas. Not at the moment.
I have one more idea, but it would cost $300 worth of diamonds.
What's that?
I can revive someone who's been dead only a minute past. Like if we got a bird and we killed it and then we threw the body past the barrier, I could try to revive it on the other side.
You would need to touch it to revive it.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
But it's good
Yeah,
to know
so-
you have the capability. That makes
Okay,
two of
okay.
us.
So if I ever make it out of the dome alive, I will try to stick around with diamonds, and if you like dump a body out there, I'll bring them back to life.
Right.
There's got to be a better way to leave this place than dying.
I
Yeah.
hope so.
Yeah.
One could hope.
This tree is made of tree.
Yes. Yes, it is, Brian.
An astute observation.
Who said that?
I did. I don't know why. I have no clue why I sounded like that. That was on me.
Like that was a
Thought you were playing
character
character
voice.
for a
That was a character voice.
Yeah. I probably can't do it again. That was.
All right. I think.
Yes,
I think.
it is an astute shot.
Who are you talking to, Brian? Come on, we gotta get back to the lodge. Get some rest.
Fair enough. I do it in one. Yeah.
Very well.
Let's call it for the night, I suppose.
Okay.
We're all heading back to the lodge.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Just a moment. Put everyone back on the right map.
Psst, Emma.
Yes.
You're the one who can make others invisible, right?
No.
Okay. Got. Was it Melanie who made?
I think so.
Okay.
Yes.
Melanie, you can make
Yeah.
others invisible, right?
As I said before, I can do many things.
Cool. Okay. So,
But
I'm sorry about earlier. I should have held concentration a little bit better. I'm worried about Brian.
if he does have the room, it's most likely going to be like a basically what do you call it? Just a couch with beers all around, but
Okay.
like beers all across the floor if you look inside of it.
Yeah. So Melanie, I was thinking, if someone
Thinking
was
what?
if someone was invisible, they could potentially turn an apartment into a sober apartment with no alcohol in it while someone slept.
Yes, I suppose. Are you wanting to go in there and take
I'm-
all the beer bottles?
I know that I have a weird relationship with alcohol because I awoke from a coma when I was not of drinking age when I went into the coma, and I was when I woke up not that long ago. But this dude, I'm worried that I might end up like Brian, and that there won't be someone to like take alcohol from me.
Sure.
Right.
Cool. Okay, so I'm gonna wait until I can hear him snoring. Then I'll come get you. You can cast invisibility on me, and I'll how am I gonna open his door? Do you know how to pick locks? Either of you?
Yes.
Cool. Okay, this is a 3-person mission.
Mm.
It's actually pretty simple. Most of them, at least. Depends
Sorry,
a little
what?
bit on the luck. Never mind.
Okay. All right. I will come disturb you when I start to hear him snoring. I think he's in the room next to mine.
And which one is? Wait, which room is that? Because I don't know.
I don't
Yes.
remember.
Okay.
I don't remember which room number I was in. I wrote it down somewhere, but the notes aren't here.
I also
I
don't.
think it was. I think it was either 204 or 206. One
Pretty
of
sure
the.
you were in 204?
Yeah, 204. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I just like. I just like open the door, close it. I'll bump off the door a bit and just bump the door a bit at first. Just hit the hay. Wait. All right. I think. Who knows? Who knows?
All right. Now the $100 question, Brian. Do you snore?
He. I would say yes. He snores very loudly.
Okay.
Oh, not that loud, but still loud. But does it really matter?
Yes. If I'm able to hear him, then I'm gonna go get Emma and Melanie. And while Emma is picking the lock, Melanie and I are just gonna be standing like on either side, trying to like hide as much as possible what is happening, and then we're gonna try to sneak in and
He's just like.
deception.
Mm-hmm.
I think
Wait, no, it's the performance. I'm assuming. No, never mind. It's
trying to snore.
yeah.
Yeah, it'd be performance. So,
I would like to roll insight against this.
it's a 23, so it's a pretty good snore sound. Like
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can reach a 22 if I roll a natural 20. Which I
snoring.
yeah, he's asleep for sure. All right.
Mhm.
You know what snoring sounds like. That sounds like snoring.
Cool. Yeah. Do you want some rules for luck picking or for stealth?
Oh no,
or...
the door is open. The door's unlocked.
Oh, then Emma wouldn't even be needed.
Cool.
Probably see
yeah.
Emma come up, look at the door, press down the handle, open it slightly, turn and walk away.
My job here is done.
All right. Melanie, make me invisible. I'm gonna cast guidance on myself, and then I'm gonna try to stealth in there.
Quick note: she will stay far away from sight of inside,
Okay.
so she is not a part of this.
16.
Should I roll perception? Yeah, I'm laying prone for now.
Ari, are you still here?
I'm still here.
Okay.
So, with that stealth,
It beats
This is-
mine, but my passive
yeah.
perception by a 3.
it
But-
beats your passive perception. Are you actively looking into it?
No, but if it gets close, I'll roll a active perception.
I am going to need to get close because I know you have a
Flash.
flask on your person.
Yeah, go ahead and give me a perception check. Yeah. You hear the ever so faint shifting as Bradley like moves his foot along the carpet.
Mm-hmm.
So you know there is someone in the room.
I'm currently prone.
You know what's really bad about this situation? The monk
Yeah.
the monk could stunning strike me and not know that I got stunned because even if my concentration broke, I would still remain invisible. So you could kill me before while trying to just stun me.
Yeah. It's still a con save, so you could make it.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Oh yeah, I have excellent constitution. But terrible initiative. I'm assuming you want us to roll initiative because the turn order window appeared.
I was putting that up as a sign of things to come, should they
Okay.
be necessary.
Cool. So I picked up like 2 bottles that are still half full, and I put them near the sink, and then I'm gonna move towards where Brian is to steal his flask, and that's when he notices me. I imagine.
Yep. Anyways, I'm gonna do. It's at disadvantage, right? Or if I try to hit you because you're invisible.
That is correct.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm fighting.
Mm-hmm.
You should be at a disadvantage.
Well, when you're 5 feet away, I'm assuming you're like 5 feet away from me.
Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead and roll if you want to attempt to punch me.
Okay. We are going to.
Yes.
You fell for it, eh?
Uncover Brian, you are. Oh, so you have to go first. Take.
19 hits. Okay.
Make a. Hold
Make a
on,
constitution.
on, I gotta find the DC for the.
I think
it's not that high. It should be a DC. No, it's a key thing. So
8 plus your proficiency plus your wisdom.
What's your wisdom modifier?
3. So
Okay, so 8 plus 6 is 14.
14,
Yeah.
yeah.
So
Either way, a 20 is higher than that.
Yeah.
True.
I am not stunned. Ow! Ow! Ow!
Who's there? I'm gonna use extra attack.
No. 23 hits. Oh no! I failed this Constitution roll.
Yeah.
Is it the second stunning strike?
Yeah.
All right. Bradley, you experience a very odd sensation as these punches seem to not only hit you, but they also seem to hurt something inside of you. And you're just kind of reeling from like the pain.
And I'm gonna use my my feet.
Oh no. What feat is this?
Because so move about 5 feet.
Like you move about 5 feet?
No, he does.
No.
He moves Bradley around.
Oh. Okay.
Who's there? You don't mess with a drunkard.
Okay. On my turn, I'm gonna be stunned, so I'm gonna do nothing.
Hold on, I gotta find the stun condition because I don't know what that does. Condition stun. The creature is incapacitated, can't move, and can only speak faltering. This creature fails strength, dex saves, and attacks against the creature had advantage. So
Straight roll if you keep attacking him.
Yeah, because I'm still invisible. Melanie, I think, is continuing the invisibility spell.
I presume the rest of us kind of hear this.
I mean, I think Melanie specified that she was out of sight. She might still be able to perceive what's happening, but like, yeah.
Yeah, she probably knows, but she's not going to do anything about it.
Emma's probably gonna turn back and get closer in case there's need for her, but not actively engaging right now.
Okay, Melanie, this is payback for me letting you fall.
Yep.
All right.
Jeez.
Go ahead, do your attacks. There's nothing I can do on my turn. So, yeah, those are gonna hit.
Ooh.
Okay, so that is okay, cool. I am at a certain amount of HP now.
And you're stunned. Oh no.
Yeah, like there's like nobody can really see it, but there's like a lot of invisible wall getting splattered around the room's wall and ceilings that is going to become visible and like instantly make this place like really red.
You still have another attack as well, because if you use a flurry of blows, that's 3 attacks on your turn.
I already did. I did
Huh?
already did my attack.
That is with Fluribus. Now it's your next turn.
Oh yeah.
This was his first turn.
Yeah. Okay. This was last turn. Now you have a new turn because I was stunned and nobody did anything. So you have two new attacks.
Yeah. I'm gonna be. Okay.
A normal human would already be dead.
Yep.
True. So you're not stunned at this point, right?
Oh, he's still stunned.
All right.
He's
yeah,
stunned until
it's-
the end of the monk's next turn.
Yeah. Brian, it's me.
Come. Move
I-
back 5 more feet.
Oh no. Wait, you hit me with like 2 extra attacks, so wouldn't that push me like out of the...
It's only once per turn.
It's once
Oh,
per
it's
turn.
once per turn. Got it. Okay. So 11 did not hit. The 22 did hit. Oh gosh. All right. I still have HP. Cool. The stun condition says that I can speak falteringly. I'm gonna be like, Brian, it's Brad.
I'm just like hit the window. Ah, my arm.
Okay, wait.
I
Do
rolled
you
a natural 1.
Yeah. Does that mean it's my turn and I'm not stunned now?
Yes.
Okay. I am going to disengage and run. Now I know that he can't. I know that he can't. What's it called?
See.
I know that he can't see me. So I'm just hoping to like run out of to run somewhere and hide from him. And as a bonus action, I'm going to quicken spell cure wounds at 3rd level on myself because this hurt.
So you're probably leaving the room at that point, I assume.
Yes. Yes. That's I'm moving my token. So
Yeah,
it's
there's
gonna
a problem with roll 20. I mean, spells are apparently becoming
Yeah, the programming is just terrible. So I would heal myself for +8. That is 20 HP. Cool. All right. And that's my turn.
Yeah.
I'm just like punching air now. As I
Probably.
I'm just like punching air, like going all around the room.
This.
Hey, Melanie, make me visible again, please.
Fine. And yeah, you become visible again.
All right. Hi, Emma. I think I have an answer as to why we took Brian into the team. He punches really, really hard.
I see. He's
This
still
guy is
barely
savage.
sensible. Yes, I've noticed.
You better not come here again.
Emma goes over and closes the
Invisible
door to
man.
Brian's room.
And I just like walk into my room and just fall asleep.
Well, that was enlightening.
Well, at least you've proven his combat effectiveness. That's.
Yeah.
You really need
I
to learn
don't-
how to
I don't-
dodge.
I don't know if it was enlightening, but because I got my lights knocked out. I'm gonna go rest. Have a nice night.
Right. Good night.
Sleep well.
I take note of Melanie's tone. now we have a slasher and a crusher in the team. Excellent.
Yep.
Yep. It's the
Emma
appears
just
now.
probably stays up for a few hours as usual, just making sure no one else gets up to any silly shenanigans.
I'm not getting
After
back
that.
up from that.
After that,
We'll be fine in 8
Melanie would have
hours.
probably left.
You probably.
Goodness.
Yep,
Well, what an eventful night.
Yep.
indeed.
Oh, he went easy on me. He had 3 attacks per turn.
He did 3 attacks last turn.
Okay.
I used flurry of blows once, so
That makes sense.
Yeah, but even when you used Flurry of Blows, you only did 2 attacks instead of the 4 that you should have done on your turn.
really?
No, that was still on his turn. He did it correctly.
I did 17 and 25. Attack 11 and 20. Wait,
There was 2 attacks, a stun, then
For 2 attacks from
turn
Flurry Blows.
shifted, and 2
No,
attacks.
and Flurry Blows, then the turn shifted.
mm-hmm. Oh my.
Oh yeah, there were 7 attacks total.
Yeah,
Yeah.
across 2 turns.
Cool. I'm going to take a long rest.
Emma would probably also just lightly knock on Star's door towards the later part of the evening.
Found
How
anything?
late are we talking?
Probably around like 10 in the evening or something.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah, Star opens the door. Is Theo still with me, or is Theo gone by now?
Pretty sure if he had gone to like his house or his bed by now.
Ari?
Yes.
Is
Say
Theo
that-
still in my room, or?
He's
about
gonna leave
10 at night?
whenever you're done working on things. He'll leave.
I won't be done working until the sun comes up. I'm in
He'll stay
full-on
helping.
raccoon mode.
He will stay helping as long as you're working on that.
Mm-hmm.
Cool, now I'm testing him.
Yeah, probably around 10 in the evening.
Hey,
Hi,
been...
how's it going?
It's not going too bad. I've made some decent progress.
Right. That's good.
Yeah, this is some interesting code here.
Oh? Pray tell.
It's just got a lot of. I mean, there's some similarities to some stuff I worked on earlier with Mr. Vandercross, but then there's also a lot of just like really complex stuff.
I see.
But yeah, Theo's been teaching me how to do this on my own. And we've
Fair
been
enough.
figuring out some more stuff too.
Well, don't hesitate to call if you need anything.
Was there a bit of commotion earlier?
Yes, apparently the drunkard is really good at punching people.
Why does that not surprise me weirdly?
It doesn't really either, but, well.
Well, at least we know he can handle himself.
At least there's that. But yeah, I'm gonna be around. So, call if you need me.
Will do. Which room's yours again?
Oh, I'm probably gonna be on the roof for a while. But 201,
Okay.
otherwise.
201. Good to know.
And yeah, heading away and up to the roof.
Okay. Is everyone going for a long rest?
I'm not.
Yep. Garrett had to make a Constitution saving throw or take a point of exhaustion. believe the DC is 15, so
Raccoon powers activate.
yep. You wake up, or not wake up, you stay awake until the morning. Theo's there. He's looking fine. Just kind of just as positive and cheery as he usually is. It's about, sun's coming up, so it's about 7 or 8 a.m. Theo stands up from the desk and says, well, I need to do some things around the hotel real quick before everyone else wakes up. Well, if you need more help, just grab me sometime after noon.
Sounds
He
good.
walks off.
I'm gonna keep working.
Yeah.
I think when I wake up, I'm gonna bring an energy drink over to Star's room, to see like how they're doing.
Yo,
Hi, I have. Have you been up all night? That's 5, 6, 15 energy drinks that I see scattered about the room.
yeah, I think at least one of them was Theo's.
Mm.
The rest, that's me.
I brought you another one. So I'm not exactly clear on like what are you? I thought you were doing some research, and this looks like coding.
So, you remember me telling you that I did the coding for Evil Cop?
Mm, uh, um, was that when they screwed you over the first time and then like fired you and you tried to like fight back against them?
Yeah,
Okay, yeah, yes, you told me.
I'm still using my coding.
Oh,
And between Theo understanding the arcane parts of the coding and my knowledge of, well, everything that I did when I worked on the firewalls and systems, I feel like I've got enough groundwork to start digging through the files.
oh, okay. So we don't even need to like go there. And the old man said that we're safe in this building. So that's actually like, yeah, this is gonna save us like a very risky situation of having to go there physically.
Hopefully, it depends on how much they've got in physical storage instead of purely online.
Yeah.
But this should still be quite a decent amount of information.
Cool. Okay. I don't know much about coding, but I am here for moral support. I'm gonna grab something at the breakfast, and I'll bring something back up. Like they have pastries.
Oh, that'd be really nice. Thank you.
All right.
And I am gonna take the energy drink and go back to work.
Alright.
Just the life of a programmer.
Yep.
No sleep.
No sleep. No regrets.
Sleep is for the weak.
Right, and yeah. Bradley, you go down to get some breakfast food from the kitchen. There's a few other guests milling about.
Okay. I would like to keep to have a look at the other guests. If is there anybody who stands out?
Huh?
Is there anybody amongst the guests who stands out?
Yes. There are a I don't know if that worked. Yeah. There are a couple of guests that don't have tokens yet for will stand out. One table, you see a group of what you guess would be late teenagers that are discussing. They'll have like shirts that are like, you know, that have like local cryptids or like Bigfoot or something on them, like, and they're over their table alongside their food. They have laid out a bunch of notes and maps and like photos of different supposed sightings of things, and they're fairly loudly talking strategies for like finding these creatures.
Cool. I would like to jot down. Okay, so you said they have like T-shirts with cryptids on them, right?
Yes.
One
of them is wearing a Bigfoot shirt. Because there's three. One of them is wearing a Mothman shirt, and the other's wearing the Mount Prosper Mountain Hawk, like souvenir T-shirt from that you've seen like around town.
Okay. And Mothman. This sounds exactly like a combat encounter that's gonna happen to us later.
Maybe. You won't know until it happens.
Yeah. Cool. I take note of that.
Oh yeah, Popo Brian. The breakfast thing's open, but when you try to like enter the bar, the bartender just says, "Bar opens at noon."
He just gets shocked.
When you attacking the bartender?
No, I'm like, I feel like I'm been stunned. Have got shot in the heart. I need beer.
You're gonna find it somewhere else. He goes back to polishing the same glass he was polishing last night.
That's a very clean glass.
Yeah. No,
it's his personal glass. It's his personal glass.
Yeah, it is his singular look busy, bartender glass. It's noticeably even a different like type than the rest of them, so anyone observant enough can easily note that it's just there to make him look busy, because all the other like glasses are just a completely different type.
Mm-hmm.
There was something that was done to this class by one of the clients that was so horrible. To this day, the barman is still cleaning it in the hopes of making it fully clean again.
Without the use of magic.
But that hope is in vain, for it will never be.
He just
Not even a wish could erase those sins of the past.
Oh dear.
I would like to cast Minor Illusion to like make the image of a floating beer bottle appear to Brian and lead him into the breakfast room, kind of just trying to get him to go like away from the alcohol by using like a bottle as a carrot. Do you want me to roll deception against your I don't know, insight or perception, bandit?
What's the spell?
Huh? Minor illusion. It's just an image of a bottle.
If you have the smell of it, then yes, I would
Okay.
definitely follow it.
Cool.
Otherwise, if it's just an image, no.
Oh, if it had the smell, with prestidigitation, I will also add the smell of beer.
Yep. I hope O'Brien follows.
Cool. 23 to deceive you. Okay, cool. I'm gonna try to keep him away from alcohol.
Yep. He finds breakfast table. Take a plate of eggs. Eats them quickly. Gets his beer. And just gets his flask, drinks it, and swallows. Eggs and beer, everyone.
Brian, tell me about yourself. No? Tell me about yourself, Brian.
Okay, how do I roleplay this? Because how do I roleplay this?
That's new. It's your character.
Yeah, it's your character.
Because it doesn't roll. I roll. No, how do I do this? Putting pressure on me.
Sorry.
Pressure.
Did you have like a background that you selected for your character that could guide you to like yeah.
I also have a flaw. I like keeping secrets.
Oh, is that your character's flaw?
But yes, I do have the hermit background. I have the hermit background.
Okay. So like, yeah, I guess I'm gonna ask about like your life away from like at a certain distance from civilization, and yeah, try to like understand what's going on, why alcohol is such like an important part of your life, and also how the fuck did you
forget?
Okay, how did you learn to punch so good? You punched me really, really well last night.
I punched. I don't. What?
Okay. All right.
You weren't. I only punched a visible person.
Yeah. Okay. If we run into some enemies and I point you to them and say punch them, will you be able to do that?
Absolutely.
Cool. Great. Welcome to the team, Brian.
He drinks his flask.
Yeah.
Yep.
What are we planning to do that day? Because I guess, okay, so if Star is gonna be doing some more hacking, there's a chance that, like, Evil Corp could retaliate or something, and I don't trust Al to protect us as much as he said he was. So I'm gonna be, like, uh, uh, kind of like doing rounds and, like, checking around the place, checking in on everyone regularly throughout the day. That's what I'm gonna be doing.
Melanie would actually go looking for Albert to discuss getting Theodore a room so that he's not stuck out there, to keep her into the bargain.
Okay. Would you have done this today or last night?
Last night.
Okay. Yeah, you could bring him in. Yeah. I'll say at some point that would have been. At some point, Theo would have checked him in. I'm going to roll a D2. If it's a 1, he has enough money to afford it. If it's a 2, he doesn't. Okay. Fortunately, Fyodor has enough money to afford a stay here. Thanks for a while. So yeah, he has got his own room here up in the top floor.
That's like above us, right?
Yes. You are on the second floor. He's on the third.
Okay. Because the room are so personalized to us, I would like to, while I'm doing my rounds, at least, like, knock on his door, visit, and, like, try to spot if there's a giant communist flag, or, like, what does Fedor's room look like?
It's not giant, but there is a flag of the USSR. There is a bit of, like, you know, just there's a few, like, photos that you think either he had or somehow the place got a hold of. It's like him and other what look like members of the Newell just kind of like hanging out. And outside of that, there's just a lot of, like, pictures of, like, animals and stuff.
This is a terrible secret society. If either he goes around carrying pictures of him and the other.
None of the pictures actively have the Community Newell symbol in them.
Yeah.
It's just like you could. The only thing you know is that this guy really
has
likes,
buddies. Yeah.
Yeah, and he has, like, 4 buddies.
Okay, got it.
They are all in that same kind of military uniforms. So
cool.
we
like still
have a book on veterinary practices.
Yeah, we haven't given him a gun, correct?
No, I don't think we gave him his gun back.
Cool. Okay. What is Emma gonna do for the day?
I mean, in the morning she's gonna be asleep.
Okay.
As she usually is. Then probably, I mean, if she's not decided for anything in particular, probably just gonna go wandering about town in typical civilian clothing, just check out what she hasn't found before. She will alert people that she's doing this.
All right.
Anyone else going with Emma to check out the town?
Melanie would as well.
Just over here.
Well, mm,
Yeah, if you want to just do a quick walk, I'll explain some places you haven't seen before. So you guys have definitely already seen like the center of town that has all the shops and stuff. So there's generally there's a store for anything you need. The blacksmithing. There's a jewelry shop, which you could assume you might be able to get some jewels for spell components from. There is clothing stores, general goods stores, a small grocery market.
If I gave you $300, could you get me some diamonds?
Sure, if I can find any.
Cool.
You can convert those dollars to diamonds pretty easily.
Sure, I'm getting to.
All right.
Outside of that,
Cool. I got diamonds to revivify someone if someone dies.
She gives you one.
Oh, cool.
Keeps one for herself.
Keeps what?
Keeps one for herself. You're not the only one who can cast Revivify.
Okay, cool. So yeah, we each have one diamond for that. Excellent.
Yep.
Over in East Prosper, the three, like the brown one, you've got a few, just a few people's houses. There's a fire department, and there is, most noticeably, this is where the theater in town is, which is a multi-purpose type theater. So it has both the traditional like play type of theater, like that stage, and there's also a movie theater within it as well.
Gotcha.
What's it called? If it has a name.
As a whole?
Yeah.
It's just called Mount Prosper Cinema.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Okay.
It's Mount Prosper Cinema and Stage.
Mm.
2 words. And there is it's really all there is in East Prosper. West Prosper, the area with the 1, is almost exclusively like townhouses, as well as the current town hall is one of the buildings in here. So
Gotcha.
that's where you could find said mayor lately. In addition to, like, one of these smaller buildings has the sign of the Mount Prosper Daily, which is the newspaper of the town. So everything in that side of town. And then finally you have Old Prosper, which is exclusively historical buildings that survived the fire. So you have just a lot of like older style townhouses. You have a couple, like, there's like 1 or 2 like old, like, it's like a leatherworking shop, as well as a small town, like a small shop that like looks like a cafe. And then the biggest building in the whole thing is a large, almost mansion that seems to have been converted into a museum.
Okay.
All right.
I told everyone that museum means Nazis in this town.
Yes.
Yep. But yeah, we're also getting pretty close to where we need to end it, so...
Yeah.
All right.
I think this is a good cutoff
Yeah.
point.
That was a great session.
Glad to hear it.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Very, very fun. I love that we have like the serious tone of oh shit, we're in a very bad situation, but we have time for pranks as well.
Yeah. Have time for a lot of things.
Yeah.
Yep, I'll be off with that, so...
All right.
Toodles.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.